Yeah, so I'll play this video on Fela Kuti where he's saying that he's revealing how he realized that two of his kids are not his, and I'll check out the video together so we can see exactly how it is. I'll put the video for you so you see exactly how things are taken from the back, and let's hear what it is that he has to say. It's a whole lot. Well, what do they call it, paternity fraud thing. And let me just hear his take because I haven't watched the video.
Did not listen to what I told her from the day one. I will not change. I love women around me, and I cannot be faithful. You see, no matter how I try, I know I cannot be faithful, so I don't deceive myself. Now it is wrong for me to deceive my partner that if I see another woman and a gorgeous girl comes into this room now, we do, hey, oh God, hey, I will have to really stiff myself and say, and those are not.
A few moments later,
I did do a DNA, and what happened was, one of my girlfriends was caught on the phone with, I'm not somebody that will even mention names. I don't mention anybody's name, but I'll tell you, one of my girlfriends was caught on the phone talking to her lover or whoever. And a very close family member walked in, and I said, you are talking to your boyfriend? And she put her leg on my table, and she didn't know I was standing beside her. Yes, darling. Oh, darling. And she didn't know because she thought I was in the bathroom. And I walked out, and I was just listening to the conversation. I said, show on my chair. First of all, my chair in my room, nobody sees the out of respect. She now sat on the chair, then put her leg on my table. So I was like in complete So because I'm not here, you are disrespecting me. On top of that, you are saying, darling, I love you, Kiniko, all these sweet words. I said, so you are talking to a man on my chair, in my room. At least if you wanted to be said, no, then she denied it. She said, it's her friend. So I said, give me the phone. She refused to give me the phone. I said, if you are sure you are talking to a girlfriend, am I going to give you a slap or beat you? I just want to confirm. Well, she gave me the phone. I called the number. The guy said, oh, I love you too, I miss you. I said, this is a man. I said, but there was a big room already in the shrine that the child does not look like me. And the child, they already, apparently everybody in shrine except me knew the father of this child. And my elder sister was like, Jolie, okay, for security reasons for the family and my own sanity, let's do a DNA. The mothers, many of them refused to do it. Say, are you sure that it's my child? Let's do it. And then they went to do the DNA. And I found out two are not my children.
Yeah, that's it right there from Femi Kuti, and he's giving us a revelation on how he realized and he was able to discover that about two among his children were not his, the whole paternity fraud. I think when you look at the ranking, Nigeria seems to be like the top number among the country with the highest paternity fraud, and you wonder why. I like the fact in this video where he said he admitted that he doesn't lie. It's more like me for myself. I don't look at people and tell them that I am monogamous, I am strictly polygamous, I love a lot of women. I think that this is the truth with very many other guys. They love lots of women. However, the difference between them and Femi Kuti is that Femi Kuti is coming out here to say that yeah, he loves a lot of women, and he has always been verbal and vocal about it, that he doesn't go around trying to con you or exactly. And it so happens that after the DNA test, even before then, the rumors have been flying here and there, and realized that then two of his kids are not his. I really like the calm demeanor in him. I get maybe perhaps when he discovered it, he kind of was a little heartbroken, but then I like the fact that at least he has recovered, which I think is the beauty of polygyny. I think it's the beauty of polygyny because when you have a lot of options, if it so happened that was the only woman he had, and then but when you have lots of options, when you have other kids here and there, when you have women here and there, it gives you a upper hand. And I've always said it, I don't know why I like to repeat it, but women actually are like that. Women have options. They have more men here and there. It may not be very visible to everybody, but they do, and because they do, it keeps them safe. That is why you see they heal quickly from a heartbreak, because there's always somebody somewhere that you're not aware of. And I'm just glad for Femi Kuti that at least he managed through the whole thing. Some people never recover from it. I think I was reading about a story of recent of a particular man in FCMB Bank who realized that two of his kids, or the two kids that he had with his wife, belonged to the manager of the bank work where he worked, and then the woman went abroad and then broke the news to him while she was in the United States of America, and then also claimed asylum just so he would not be able to come to the United States of America to meet her and then confront her. And then suddenly, even while he was said that he moved on and then he was supposed to get married, I think the next week, and guess what happened? He slumped and he collapsed, and a day before, and it was quite unfortunate. And yeah, guess who lost? Him, of course, because yeah, when you die, life goes on. Now the woman can have a lover all to herself without even hiding or worrying again, because now you are gone and you're totally out of the picture. Just maybe your family members will be the one hauling insults at her, looking at her, saying different things, but what? Life goes on as usual. And it's a big shout out to Femi Kuti. And I think that the typical man, no, I wanted to say the word Africa, but I think typical man everywhere is polygynous. And even though they look women in the eyes and say I love you, they go on the altar, they take the vows and all of that, I still know that deep in their mind say no, that they actually are not monogamous. But then even I know that women themselves just look at men when men profess these things to them and tell them I'm gonna be with you alone forever till death do us part and all of that, what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, women know that men, it's not really something that's easy. And then on the flip side also, I think that it's not also easy for women themselves to stick to one man. However, they maintain restraint out of cultural strictness, but then eventually they still engage in these premarital or extramarital affairs. It goes both ways, and at the end of the day, I think it's a matter of honesty. If you can stay monogamous to a polygynous man or polygamous man, do it. If you can't, be honest. But then honesty is the one thing that is lacking in our culture, and that is why we'll continue to have these debates here and there. It's Great Dave Entertainment Vlog, and that's it from me to you on this one. And as usual, I'm out.